You are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never know. Archangel Michael says this moment is not ordinary. This moment is not random. This message is not by accident. It is arriving to you because heaven has opened a channel, because you are chosen, because your soul is being protected and warned. You may think you are safe. You may believe no one notices the details of your private space. But I tell you with urgency, the unseen eye has been placed near you, the eye that does not blink, the eye that records without sound, the eye that hides inside what you never suspected. Archangel Michael speaks with fire and certainty. You are not to ignore this message. Someone has placed a watching presence inside your life, a presence that hides itself in the most ordinary things. It could be the lamp that glows gently at night, the mirror you face each morning, the picture frame that carries a smile, or even the smoke detector above your head. These are the silent objects you trust, but inside them, wires coil, tiny lenses glimmer, and secrets are stolen. You are being observed. Your laughter is recorded. Your sighs are captured. Your whispers are no longer whispers, but echoes carried to a watcher you do not see. Do not treat this lightly. Archangel Michael says, I reveal this because heaven protects you. I reveal this because what was meant to harm you is now being exposed. The camera is hidden in something you would never imagine, placed by hands you thought you could trust, arranged by someone close who smiles with you in the day but hides schemes in the night. Their desire was not to see your joy but to steal your secrets, not to admire you but to control you. Every gesture, every word, every silence, captured, stored, analyzed. But Archangel Michael says, today I cut the chain, today I sound the trumpet, today I reveal the plot that was meant to stay hidden. You must understand, the watching eye is not only a device, it is also a spirit of control, a spirit of manipulation, a spirit of fear. But heaven is greater than any device, greater than any plot, greater than any hidden scheme. The one who watches will be blinded. The one who records will lose access. The one who listens will hear silence. Archangel Michael's sword is raised above you, and with one strike, the hidden eye will shatter. What was meant to enslave you will instead expose the enemy. The hidden camera will become their own trap, the evidence of their own guilt, the doorway to their own downfall. Archangel Michael says, this is not a warning to make you afraid. This is a message to make you aware. Heaven always reveals before destruction. Heaven always warns before breakthrough. You are not being told this so you will tremble. You are being told this so you will prepare, so you will guard yourself, so you will rise with strength. The unseen enemy will be caught. The betrayer will be revealed. The hand that placed the device will be exposed. The one who thought they could play with your destiny is now standing under divine light. Do not ignore. Do not skip. This is just for you. It is heaven's message. It is Michael's declaration. It is God's warning. Your destiny is too precious to be watched by an enemy. Your miracle is too close to be delayed by a trap. Your future is too important to be stolen by secret eyes. Archangel Michael says, stand firm, lift your head, and watch the exposure unfold. You are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never know. And Archangel Michael says this moment is carved into your destiny, so you will not be left blind. I come with urgency. I come with fire. I come with truth that shakes the foundations of deceit. The watchers believed they could remain hidden. They believed you would never suspect. They believed their secret I would keep you trapped in fear. But today heaven has chosen to reveal it. Today your ears are open. Today your spirit is awakened to see beyond the surface. Do not be surprised if the most ordinary things around you carry the heaviest secrets. The lamp that lights your way may have been turned against you. The mirror that reflects your beauty may carry more than reflection. The clock that ticks each second may be counting more than time. What you never suspected, Archangel Michael exposes now. The eye that stares without blinking has been disguised to look harmless. It has been placed in your life to catch you unguarded, to strip your privacy, to feed those who live off betrayal. Yet heaven has decreed they will not succeed. Archangel Michael says, the enemy's plan was layered with patience. They studied your habits. They mapped your steps. They calculated the times when you are most vulnerable. They wanted to know your silence, your laughter, your tears. They wanted to take what was sacred and turn it into entertainment for their dark delight. But heaven's power is greater than their schemes. Their watching eye is powerless against the watchful gaze of God. They thought they were recording you, but they were exposing themselves to divine judgment. This message is not for everyone. It is just for you. You have been chosen to know. You have been chosen to act. You have been chosen to rise above this plot. Do not try to skip this, because this revelation is timed for your breakthrough. You are not alone. You are not defenseless. The moment you read this, angels surround you. Archangel Michael raises his sword, and the watchers tremble. Their hidden camera is no longer hidden. Their secret is no longer safe. Their smile can no longer cover their guilt. You must also see the deeper meaning. This hidden camera is not only a device in your house. It is also a symbol of how people you trusted have watched you in silence, pretending to support you while secretly studying you. Friends who smile but hold envy in their hearts. Family who sit near but whisper behind your back. Strangers who pretend to admire but actually plot your downfall. They have been watching, not with love but with jealousy, not with care but with greed. Yet Archangel Michael says, their watching will not harm you. Their jealousy will not touch you. Their greed will not consume you. Instead, the very eye that spies on you will become their shame. The very recordings they took will become the evidence against them. The very device they trusted will betray them. Just as Haman built a gallows but was hanged on it himself, so the watchers have set a trap that will turn against them. Heaven has already written the ending. You will rise, they will fall, and the truth will not be silenced. Archangel Michael says, this is a season of exposure. Everything that was hidden is being revealed. Every secret that was covered is being uncovered. Every lie that was believed is being destroyed. You are being set free from the eyes that stalk you. You are being delivered from the spirit of fear. You are being lifted into a higher place where no hidden camera, no secret scheme, No invisible trap can follow you. This is why the message comes with urgency. It is not a suggestion, it is a command from heaven. Do not ignore, do not delay, do not look away. Your miracle is tied to this awareness. Your breakthrough is tied to this revelation. Your next chapter cannot begin until this exposure is complete. Archangel Michael says, "Today the sword is cutting through deception. Today the watchers are losing their vision. Today your destiny is being shielded from eyes that do not deserve to see." This is the word spoken over you now. This is the truth that heaven has sent to your hands. It is just for you. Don't try to skip this. You are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never know. And Archangel Michael says the time of silence has ended. The whispers in the dark are now shouts under heaven's light. The secret devices, the hidden eyes, the unseen watchers, all of it is trembling under the weight of exposure. You have been living with eyes upon you, but you did not know. You moved through your days with trust, believing that the space around you was yours, believing that your voice was private, believing your room was sacred. But heaven saw the betrayal. Heaven saw the trap. Heaven saw the camera hidden in what you never imagined. And heaven sent me to tell you, it ends now. Archangel Michael declares, the unseen watchers have no more power. Their plan is collapsing. Their secret is revealed. Their technology is bound by divine order. They thought they had you cornered, but they only cornered themselves. Every recording they stored will now testify against them. Every image they captured will be turned into evidence. Every whisper they kept will echo back on their own heads. The sword of judgment is swift, and the ones who dared to invade your life will face it without escape. This is not just a battle of devices, it is a battle of spirits. The camera represents surveillance, but the deeper enemy is the spirit of control, of manipulation, of violation. It has followed you through people, through places, through false friends, through envious family. They watched because they wanted to own your steps. They wanted to predict your choices. They wanted to bind your freedom. But heaven does not allow a chosen one to remain under such captivity. Heaven does not allow light to stay hidden under darkness. Archangel Michael says, "This is your release. This is your liberation. This is the hour when the eyes of the enemy go blind." Remember this truth. The watchers always underestimate the watched. They thought you were defenseless. They thought you were unaware. They thought you would never rise. But you are chosen. You are protected. You are surrounded by heavenly fire. What they see is not your downfall, but your rising. What they record is not your shame, but your strength. What they try to use against you will be used to elevate you. Archangel Michael says, the very eye they planted against you will turn into a window of victory. And I tell you this, your destiny is too powerful to be delayed by such schemes. God's hand upon you is too strong to be erased by hidden cameras. Your future is too radiant to be dimmed by false watchers. You must believe this and hold it deep within. No one can steal what heaven has written. No eye can capture what God covers. No hand can grasp what angels protect. The watchers may try, but they cannot succeed. They may watch, but they cannot touch. They may listen, but they cannot stop what has already been decreed. You are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never know. And Archangel Michael says the time has come for the mask to fall. For too long, shadows have moved in silence, planting devices, hiding eyes, listening without permission. They believed they could steal what was sacred. They believed they could record what was holy. They believed they could invade your space and walk away unseen. But Archangel Michael speaks now. Their season of invisibility has ended. Their secrets are uncovered. Their hidden eye has been dragged into the light, and you will no longer walk blind. Archangel Michael says, the very object you trusted may have been turned against you. That clock ticking on the wall, that smoke detector watching from above, that charger lying quietly beside your bed, all of them could carry what you never suspected. The watchers thought you would never question it. They thought your trust in the ordinary would keep you silent. But heaven interrupts their plan. Heaven says no more. Heaven says your privacy is restored, your peace is guarded, your destiny is protected. Understand this. The hidden camera is not only physical, it is also spiritual. The device was placed to see you, but behind it stands envy, hatred, and greed. They wanted to know your movements, your thoughts, your weaknesses. They wanted to take what belongs to you and use it for their gain. They wanted to spy on your joy and twist it into their bitterness. But heaven has drawn a line. Archangel Michael raises his sword, and with one swing, he strikes down the spirit of violation. What was meant to humiliate you will now elevate you. What was meant to shame you will now honor you. What was meant to expose you will now expose them. The watchers have been persistent. They whispered lies about you. They studied your patterns. They set traps in silence. But you must hear this. Their persistence cannot outlast heaven's decree. They may watch, but they cannot change what God has already sealed. They may listen, but they cannot rewrite your destiny. They may spy, but they cannot stop your rising. Archangel Michael says, every device, every plan, every betrayal will collapse under the weight of divine judgment. This message is heavy because your calling is heavy. This warning is urgent because your miracle is urgent. Do not skip, do not ignore, do not dismiss. This is just for you. Heaven's eyes are upon you, but not in violation, in protection. Angels surround you not to steal, but to guard. Archangel Michael says, as they watched you through hidden eyes, heaven was watching them. As they studied your steps, heaven was recording theirs. And now judgment is written. The watchers will face the consequence of their own trap. You may not yet see how, but soon the exposure will shock you. Soon the device will be discovered. Soon the betrayer will stumble. Soon the very thing they planted will be used against them. The eye they trusted will betray them. The silence they depended on will shatter. The privacy they stole will be returned to you sevenfold. Archangel Michael declares, you are untouchable under heaven's covering. You are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never know. And Archangel Michael says this truth must pierce your heart so deeply that you never forget it. You were meant to live free, but unseen eyes have been placed to rob you of peace. You were meant to rest in silence, but whispers of betrayal tried to make your silence their treasure. You were meant to walk with confidence, but the enemy wanted you to walk under their gaze. Yet heaven interrupts their plans. The sword is drawn, the trumpet is sounding, the truth is breaking into the room where the device hides. Archangel Michael says, "This is the hour of unveiling." The people who smiled at you while plotting against you cannot hide anymore. The ones who pretended to care but placed a trap in your space are now being dragged into the light. They thought their watching would go unnoticed. They thought their recordings would never be traced. They thought their silence would protect them. But heaven has written a different ending. Their very actions are testifying against them. Their hidden cameras are screaming their guilt. Their schemes are now falling like dust before the fire of God's judgment. Understand this clearly. You are not only dealing with a physical device hidden inside something ordinary. You are dealing with the spirit of exposure, the spirit of betrayal, the spirit of control. They have followed you like shadows, copying your steps, imitating your voice, plotting with details they should never have known. They did not watch you out of love, they watched you out of envy. They did not study you for admiration, they studied you to bring you down. But Archangel Michael says, "You will not be brought down. You will not be destroyed. You will not be silenced." What they thought was their weapon is now being turned into your shield. Archangel Michael says, "Their eyes will go blind in the very moment they try to watch you. Their ears will go deaf in the very moment they try to hear you. Their hands will go weak in the very moment they try to touch what is yours." Heaven's protection is not fragile. It is unbreakable, unshakable, immovable. You are surrounded by fire, and every hidden eye that tries to cross the flame will burn itself. The watchers may still think they are hidden, but even now their strength is collapsing. Their plans are failing, their devices are failing. You must hold this truth. This message is not for all, it is just for you. It is not an accident that you are reading this in this exact moment. It is not random that these words find you today. This is the hour heaven has chosen. This is the timing Archangel Michael has ordered. This is your release, your protection, your breakthrough. Do not try to skip this. Do not dismiss this. Do not push it away. It is for you alone. The watchers will fall into their own snare. The betrayers will choke on their own lies. The ones who thought they could study your life will now be studied themselves. The very camera they planted will become the mirror of their own guilt. The very eye they hid will shine back upon them. And you will walk free. You will rise higher. You will move into a space where no hidden eye can follow. Archangel Michael says, "Lift your head, chosen one. Do not walk in fear. Do not hide yourself. Do not shrink back. The watchers are finished. The betrayers are exposed. The devices are broken. You are untouchable because heaven's eye is greater than any device. You are covered because heaven's wings are wider than any scheme. You are free because heaven's word is final. You are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never know. And Archangel Michael says this final word must burn like fire in your spirit so that you will never forget who you are and how heaven protects you. The watchers thought they were clever, but now their cleverness has collapsed into foolishness. They thought they were hidden, but now their shadows are standing naked under the light of heaven. They thought they could control you with secret eyes, but they never understood that heaven has always been watching over you with eyes of fire that never close, never fail, never betray. Archangel Michael says, "You are not a victim, you are a victor. You are not one who is spied on, you are one who is shielded. You are not a prisoner of hidden eyes. You are a chosen vessel surrounded by angelic armies. Every scheme is collapsing. Every plan is failing. Every eye is shutting down. The hidden devices are powerless against the hand of God. The watchers have written their own downfall. The very recordings they thought would break you will now break them. The very images they thought would shame you will now shame them. The very silence they thought would protect them is now screaming judgment over their heads. This is not the end of fear. This is the beginning of freedom. This is not the end of secrecy. This is the beginning of revelation. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a chapter where you walk without shadows chasing you. Archangel Michael says, "Walk with courage, because the watchers can no longer follow. Walk with faith, because the betrayers can no longer speak against you. Walk with peace, because the devices are failing even now." You must understand the weight of this message. It was not meant for the crowd. It was not scattered in every direction. It was sealed with your name, delivered into your hands, spoken into your spirit. This message is just for you. It carries your release. It carries your breakthrough. It carries your protection. Do not try to skip this. Do not treat it lightly. Heaven has opened a window and spoken directly to you, because your destiny is too precious to remain under the eyes of betrayal.